everybody to get some of it. And that's something that people didn't do. All the other crews in Oakland and the rest of the world, they got money for themselves. That's why they never got no, that's why they didn't, this is the only one, like when you see the people from Algeria, we the only ones that took the brothers any money to Algeria. Because we had learned the purpose of money is to be free, not to be tied to it. We learned you got to get enough of it to learn that lesson, though. Nobody ever got enough, and it seemed like ain't nobody getting enough now, whether it's Bezos or Wazos, and they got trillions of dollars, and they haven't found that money is to make you happy. These idiots. That money is supposed to aid and assist you in making you happy, whatever your happiness is. So if you want to see all the Negroes rich, and there's some boxes over there, you say you want to manage some fights, go in there and get the Oakland Auditorium, bring your fighters in. And here's, we have all of those people. We train together and all of that, and that's what they did. The only reason it didn't fly higher is because they were not Don King. They didn't know managing, when you're a boxer or a trainer, managing is, maybe I was taking them, I took the people too fast. That's what it is. There's nothing I could do. I couldn't slow it down and because, I didn't. What I'm trying to say is, this is another time. On every time that we didn't have any resource, we didn't use it for the masses more than ourselves. And now, again, I stay right down there, right? Downstairs, anybody saw what it looks like down there? It's just, okay. That's what I do. I don't want anything. You see what I mean? That's the key. I don't want what everybody else wants. I don't want it. I don't want it. So whatever money I get, I'm going to use it for that. That's all I'm going to use it for. That's all I'm going to close with this. That's all we've ever used in it. If the school, in 10 years, if it was $500,000 spent, it was spent because it was fun to spend it on the kids. They became brilliant. Can you imagine? Look at the number of our kids. It's almost 98 or 100% of them are in the best schools in the country, right? My two daughters go up to Boston. It's in Boston, white folks' schools up there. Everybody else, what's the name, kids? They're studying Googleometry and all of that, right? What? And good grades? Good grades was natural. And they was using that DC thing. That thing had them 2 and 3 years ahead of DC. When they go to junior high school, when they go to high school, they said, Dad, we had that years ago. I looked at their 5th grade tests on internationals, and they had a question on there about what was that thing they had? The League of Nations. Why did the U.S. have this influence? Well, the U.S. never joined the League of Nations. The Senate didn't approve it. So it's like the JPOC or whatever it is. The Senate never approved it, so it was never a real treaty, right? They never belonged to it. I said, man, they be cutting you out. That was in the 4th or 5th grade. They had all them questions. I had to research every question they had. Well, I knew them, kind of. Okay, so, we're off and running, and this is a good time, and I don't visualize anything could go wrong, because if you do right, everything is right. It don't matter what happened. How do I phrase that? And I close. If you do right, whatever happens is fine, because you did right. You see what I mean? So, alhamdulillah. And we're going to go back out there in Oakland. We're going to straighten out all of that. We're going to sue the government. We're going to do all kind of good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's where we're headed. Yep. Okay. Thank you very much. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم.